video, I'm making chicken dumplings that hit your exact macros without sacrificing any flavor. To make this macro-friendly and high protein and low calorie, I'm using aromatics instead of using butter or like anything that's like really heavy. So let's start with our chicken filling first. Ground chicken is very like lean, so it's really high in protein, low in calorie. I have these herbs and aromatics that I'm adding to make this taste more elevated and more premium. So what I have here is some green onions. So what green onion is gonna do is once it softens inside this filling, it's gonna add some really nice sweetness. I don't understand why people, when they wanna eat healthy, right, they just go for that chicken and rice, steak and potatoes, and they don't add anything. While this whole green onion has like 0 calories. So what I've just added is some ponzu. Ponzu is like a citrusy sauce that's also really like low in calorie. And then I'm adding some oyster sauce, and this is gonna add some sweetness to the dish. And then we're gonna do soy sauce for some salt. And since this is like an Asian recipe, soy sauce is gonna basically add that authentic flavor. So I just added some rice vinegar and gochujang sauce. That's gonna add some spiciness. So whatever I make with my recipes, I always try to add some spice, salt, acid, and sweetness. So I just added cornstarch to bind everything together. And what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna blitz this up. And this is just like some garlic and ginger. So let's blitz it. I can't say it, blitz. This is gonna add some really good flavor because like ginger and garlic is really sharp. Imagine like just adding powdered seasonings versus actual ingredient. It's gonna make such a difference. So I also just added some instant dashi powder. So I'm gonna add a little bit of lime zest. This is not very like authentic, but I really like the floral taste of it, to be honest. So I'm gonna put a little bit of this in the microwave to taste it a little bit. Oh my God, this makes me so happy. I'm hungry. Oh, I can taste the fresh ginger, fresh garlic, which is amazing. So we're just gonna put this in the fridge and then we're gonna work on our peanut butter sauce. I just added unsweetened peanut butter. This is gonna go so well with our dumpling, but if you're watching your calories really strictly, like let's say you have a bodybuilding competition like tomorrow, you can skip this, but it's gonna boost the flavor so much. So you can literally just go on a treadmill and walk for like 5-10 minutes just to have this sauce. Peanut butter is a healthy fat, so it's not like I'm adding mayo or like heavy cream or like whatever, right? I'm just adding like peanut butter, soy sauce, oyster sauce as well a little bit. It's a little too thick. We're gonna thin this out by adding a little bit of rice vinegar. And let's add a little bit of like lime zest as well, just for that, again, that floral, fragrant taste. Most people, when they have like a takeout or like a dumpling from Trader Joe's, dump chili crunch, like chili oil. And that chili oil is very high in calories and they have no, like 0 nutritional value. So that's why I wanted to create a sauce that has some sort of nutritional value that adds like healthy fats, because you need fats as well, right? So I'm gonna add a little bit of this gochujang as well, just to add a little bit of like spice. It's all about building flavors. And you see how like little I'm adding? It's such an intense flavor that it's gonna add really nice depth of flavor without adding too much like fat or calories or whatever. I decided to add a little bit of coconut milk as well. So I've added about like 1 to 2 servings, and it's about like 80 calories. So if you divide 80, like let's say if we're making like 5 servings, if you divide 80 by 5, 16. Yeah. So I'm done with my peanut coconut sauce, and then we're gonna start filling our dumplings. The reason why I made this whole batch is because you can literally just make this and freeze it and like cook it anytime you want. We're gonna take one of the wonton wrappers. After I put the chicken in the middle, I just do a little square like this, and then I pinch the sides just to seal it. We just got done with our dumplings. So this is basically 7 to 8 grams of protein and 70 to 100 calories per dumpling. Let's go ahead and start cooking these so we can start plating. Our dumplings are ready. They smell amazing. The aromatics smell amazing. I cannot wait to eat. I'm gonna brush this with a little bit of like this pepper relish. And this pepper relish is basically just like honey and roasted peppers. So again, it's literally just gonna be like 5, maybe like 10 calories each. This is gonna add a really nice punch to it because again, chicken is like really bland. So we're trying to make this as like fancy and like premium as possible without adding too much calories. After we put a little layer, I'm gonna press it into this crushed, like toasted crushed peanuts. This is optional as well, but it adds a really nice crunch. And for like aesthetic purposes, I guess, I'm adding a little more than usual. This is our low-calorie, high-protein chicken dumplings. This is the kind of meal I serve my clients about like 3 to 4 times a day to hit their exact macros, which would be about like 1,600 calories and around 150 grams of protein. Obviously, if your macros are different, we can go a little higher than that, but this way you have more room to snack on things that you like. With this meal, it's real protein, real ingredients, real food. So if you eat this, 1, you're satisfied, 2, you hit your macros, and 3, you're eating healthy food that is flavorful and not bland like just chicken and rice and steak and potatoes. If you like this video, I have a lot more like it. You should check this one out right now.